No one talks about grey hair. I took this decision of not coloring my hair after so many years of coloring my hair.
Hi, Deepika.
Hi, Ritu.
So lovely to finally meet you.
I know.
For a little background, we came across Deepika on one of her extremely viral reels where she spoke about her journey of going from colored hair or from coloring her hair to going and salt and pepper. And I just loved the passion with which she spoke about wanting to go back to salt and pepper. And she also addressed some things about nobody in the business is really talking about the products for, for people with gray hair. And I was like, here we have so many things that people can use. And we reached out to her.
Yes.
And you were very gracious in, responding. And that's how we met her. And just taking it up from there, let's see where this...
So, yeah, just to your point about, I just feel that no one talks about gray hair. So if you want to, like I took this decision of not coloring my hair after so many years of coloring my hair. But I realized that no product, no brand actually comes and tells you that this is what you do to maintain gray hair. Because gray hair maintenance is very different from normal colored hair maintenance. So that is my biggest angst, that if a woman does want to go gray, there is no one telling her that, oh, this is the product you should use, this is the care that you should take. And I remember you reached out because like, we have products, please use them. So that's how, you reached out to me, because that was my problem. I've taken this decision. Now I need guidance, which no one is giving me. Everything is about colored hair. I started graying at 30, around 30. Actually, I think even younger. I have a history, genetics. Both sides of my family started graying very early. So obviously, I also started graying very early. And I started coloring my roots. First, I used to use the normal box dyes and then started going to the salon to get my hair dyed. So almost 20 years I did of coloring my hair. Now, the problem is that when you have dark hair and your roots begin to, peek out, actually it looks really bad. So abhi har 10 days mein, plus with work and meetings and everything, you have to start plotting and planning ki aaj color kiya to 6 din baad ye hai, fir 8 din baad ye hai, 3 din baad ye hai. So when do you color your hair? So after many years of that, then I decided ki what if I don't color my hair? It was very impulsive. I made a reel saying that I'm so pareshan, I don't know what to do, but I'm going to find a solution. And very impulsively, I said, ki, what if I don't color my hair? So my first decision was, ki, chhod do. I went to my salon also and they were like, don't do that. It's too early right now. Don't do that. Then I started researching. And then because I was researching gray hair, the algorithm gods helped and they started sending me reels on what is known as gray blending. Ki aap isko aise. Then I said, ki, hai, this looks like a good option. It's a bit of a brave decision, going gray. So mujhe laga ki matlab, I don't know whether I'll have this thing or not, courage or not, whatever. So I said, ki, let me do this. But in the meantime, till my entire thing, मैं थोड़ा सा blend कर लेती हूँ. ताकि मेरे dark hair है बहुत, उसमें अगर salt and pepper आने लगा तो may not look very this thing. So that's how it was my own research. Then I went back to my salon and I told them that, look, this is what I'm wanting to do. Will you help me out? And then they were like, okay, let's try this. Great experiment. Let's do this. And then they were very helpful. But the research and all, I actually landed up doing myself.
Okay. So you went there, but then I'm assuming, okay, you were using some products when you were like after coloring.
Yeah.
Didn't they?
No. So coloring products, like I said, are normal. Your normal products. I was using normal shampoo and then you use your whole coloring shampoo to keep your color for longer. Everybody will force you to put all of that, right? So that's what they would suggest and that's what everybody suggests, right?
Even your salon who would...
Salon, because I did not discuss with them. Okay, I want to, like, I didn't really go back and say, okay, now if I go gray. To be very fair, they did sort of tell me. Once I went gray, the decision was mine. I was not even going to listen to anyone. So salon and all, nobody. In fact, it's a funny story, but when I started
And I even hear things like, ever since I started coloring my hair, it has stopped growing. I don't know if you've ever used that.
Yeah, I think that would be great.